Hello and welcome back to my podcast. I'm Brad from Brad's Great Outdoors, and we're going to be starting a new series here. I think I'll be doing a podcast about every 2 weeks, and we'll just be talking about the outdoors. So let's hop right into it. Today we're going to be talking about hunting and fishing with drones, and it's a new topic, so there's not much out about it, but we're going to be discussing the goods and the bads about it. So here we go. Hunting with drones is fairly new since drones are a newer thing. There are many advantages to it, but there's also many disadvantages to it. Now, when we are hunting with drones, there are federal rules that you still have to follow, such as you can't fly above 400 feet, and you may need a license to be able to fly that certain type of drone, but that's for a different day. Right now, we're just going to be talking about hunting and fishing with it. So, one thing that's not good about drones is it denies the chance for the animal to escape. So you could just be flying your drone during hunting season and see deer, and you can just go after them, and they don't have a chance to escape at all because you're just like, oh, there's deer there, so I can go and get them, and they don't know what's happening. It's not like the natural stalk. It makes things lazy. Drones also take the hard work away from scouting, and the work of scouting is the biggest thing to do in all of hunting because if you don't have a good spot to hunt, you're not going to get anything. So scouting is supposed to be hard, it's supposed to be fun. That's like the biggest thing about hunting is getting out there and finding your own spot. But when you take drones into the situation, it's just taking away part of the work that is necessary to find the animals. It's kind of like cheating your way through to find a deer. It's not 100%, there's nothing wrong with it. It's against my morals. Because when I think of hunting, I think, oh, you have to put in a ton of hard work for this. It's not supposed to come easy. But when you're flying your drone, it just comes easy because you're up above. You have a bird's eye view of everything. So if there is deer or any other game that you're chasing, it will be there. But if there's not game, you'll know that it's not there and you're not wasting your time going after it. As many of you know, if you fly to Alaska, you cannot hunt the same day as you fly. This can convert over to drones too, I believe. So basically, if you're flying an airplane over, you're going to see a bird's eye view of everything and they don't want you hunting then. So if you're flying a drone, what's different? You're still getting a bird's eye view of everything that's going on, but it's just, there's no difference there. You're still seeing what's going on. So that's another thing that I feel like it should be taken into effect of the government. Has already been some states that have banned it. They're starting off with Colorado, Alaska, and Montana. They've already banned using drones while hunting. They just think it's unmoral and unjust to give the animals not a fair chance. They're giving the humans the a better chance to find it. So they've already banned those, and many more states are considering banning it because they feel it's just not just and right for the animals and that it's not fair. Another thing that I found off of the Field and Stream website is if this happened, if the animals see too much activity around them with drones, that they will move out of the way because they feel unsafe. So basically, while doing this, you're pushing animals out of their natural habitat and pushing them into somewhere where they don't want to be just so they feel safe. Whereas if we didn't do that, they could just stay right where they are and we wouldn't have to find new ways to get to them. We could just let them stay on their property, their home, where they feel all safe. But as soon as we put drones into effect, all that's going to change. You're going to be so nervous every time they see a drone. They're going to think it's a bird of prey or something, and they're just going to be so afraid. Another thing encountered by many hunters when they see drones up in the sky is people are actually driving game towards themselves. By scaring the game with their drone towards where they're hunting, it gives the animal another unfair advantage, which is unjust. Hunting is all about hard work. As soon as you get a drone involved, it's not there. There's no hard work. Because all you do, you pull your truck up or car up to a spot, throw the drone up in the sky, and bam, you're done. It's not fair to the animals that are trying to live. We're trying to live also. What would it be like if something was flying drones above us to kill us? We wouldn't like it. So why should we do it to the animals? Now, there are many good things that are involved in hunting and fishing with drones. For instance, if you wounded an animal and you cannot find it, there are teams that will send drones up into the air to help you find that wounded animal, and it almost guarantees that you find it. I believe that drones should be allowed to be used for this because we don't want to just kill an animal and let it suffer to death or even if we do kill it, we don't just want the meat to go to waste out there. So I believe that we should be able to locate wounded animals or dead animals that we just cannot find with a drone. Now, yes, it's new, but I feel like if people give this a chance, it will become a very popular way to find animals that we haven't located yet. And I feel like this is just all around good because we're not wasting anything or making animals have a long, hard death. Instead of using drones for scouting, I also believe that people should just use topographical maps or maps of any sort. I feel like that's the more hunter way to do it. It goes back to like history forever. So maps, I say we use maps instead of going drones. And fishing, that is another big topic while using drones. I feel that fishing with drones should be allowed. Look at here, hear me out. Even if you do find fish on a drone, which seems very unlikely, it doesn't mean that they're going to bite. You could go to that area and have thousands of fish and you found all these fish using a drone. Doesn't mean they're going to bite. You have to get lucky enough to where the fish are hungry. You're using the right equipment. And that's very hard to do while fishing. And fish are everywhere. And everybody does it. So I believe that using a drone to fish should be allowed because it's not going to hurt anything because a fish may not bite. I hope you take these points to your mind. Please think about this and just reflect over it. And remember, hunting is all about hard work. It's not about being lazy. It's about hard work and having fun. This is my first podcast. I'm trying to do more. So if you guys enjoy it, please like and subscribe and comment about what my next topic should be about. I don't know if this is going to turn out good, but I hope it does. So I'm Brad Oltersdorf, and see you next time on Brad's Great Outdoors.